Hello everyone. It's 10:36 p.m. The video I have uploading right now, it has it's 1 minute video that's taken about 20 minutes. 20 minutes long to upload. The previous 3 or 4 of them I kind of used my phone data to speed it up. But on this one I used the Wi-Fi. But so I couldn't sleep last night. And then my body was vibrating at 3:30 in the morning, so torturous and so bad. I finally went to sleep at 4 a.m. and then woke up about 10:30 and ate breakfast and watched a few YouTube videos and did a little research online. And then I felt this irresistible. I was trying to fight to stay awake, but then fell asleep about 2:30, and it must have been much needed sleep. I've been suffering sleep deprivation, so I fell asleep. I tried to fight it, but I fell asleep at 2:30, and then woke up at 5:30. Then took out the trash. Y'all saw what happened, and then came back, ate dinner, no lunch because I was sleeping. And so then watched a few more YouTube videos and stuff. But this video, I want to talk about basically the challenges around these times of not having a car. And you have to have a car. The system operates that you have to have a car in order to have a job, and you have to have a job in order to have a car, and you have to have proof of insurance. It's like you have to have a license in order. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold up. You have to use somebody else's licensed car. You have to have a car, like somebody else's car to use, to go and take your test to get the license, the driving test to get your license. But that would be hard unless you have a family member that loves you. You have in order to get your driver's license, you have to have a car, but then you have to have a car. Wait, no, you have to have a license in order. You have to have somebody else's car to use to get a license, and then you have to have a license in order to get your own car. I guess if I'm explaining it right. If you want to go and buy your car, you have to have a license. But how do you get a car with no license? But you have to have a license first. But then how do you have to have, you know, wait a minute, I'm kind of getting confused. But you have to, like, how do you get a license if you have to have a car first? Or you have to have a car, but in order for you to get a car, you have to have a license first. I'm hoping I'm making sense. But so you have to have a job in order to get a car, and a car in order to get a job. You have to have a car in order to get a license, and a license in order to get a car. Did I say that right? Sorry about my mind being, whatever. But so that's a challenge that most jobs on Craigslist require you to have a car and proof of insurance. And I've said before, certain people wanting to rent a room to you expect you to have your own car. And they'll say that Uber and Lyft and cabs and bus is not acceptable. You have to have your own vehicle and driving. And so that's one of the big hurdles and challenges for me to get a job. Plus, of course, I told y'all about my sleep deprivation. And so then that's another challenge. A third challenge is difficult with the fact that it's hard for somebody like me to get food the idea of me not having a permanent place to live, and whether I have a permanent place to live or not, I don't have a car. So, like, in order to get those, ever since coronavirus, they have these church drive-throughs that turn homeless people. You see the buggy I have? Wait a minute, where is it? That right there. If I walk up with that, a homeless person would get turned away, and then you have to drive in your car and wait about 3 hours, at least 3 hours, in order to get, wait in line for the food banks. I mean, in Los Angeles, we used to be able to have those buggies in New Orleans and anywhere else, but ever since COVID-19, you have to be in your car. I guess because of social distancing or whatever, you have to be in a car and have your car in order to go to the food pantries or food bank, and that's a challenge. And certain places you might want to go, say if all I have enough money for is, churches or Wendy's, even though I try to stay away from that stuff, but if that's all you have, but then you can't get it because, um, you know, you can't get it because you end up, there's it's drive through only. And I saw a homeless documentary or a little YouTube video of homeless people, I think in the LA metro area, who couldn't even get Wendy's if they wanted to, being homeless because you have to go through drive through and have a car. So that's more like, another challenge of not being able to get things done because you don't have a car, you know. So I know people, narcissistic perps, expect me to stay helpless and dependent and ignorant. And then they turn around and slam and condemn you for being quote unquote dumb and stupid. But they don't want to allow you to learn anything and be smart, you know. So, and but then if you wish you had a job, then they'll cry. I mean, they'll get mad and say that you have a sense of entitlement. Like they try to say you're lazy and falsely accuse you or make assumptions that you're lazy and don't want to work and that you need to go and get a job. And then you try to go get a job, and then they'll say that nobody owes you a job, and you'll try to act entitled. Well, how else are we supposed to survive and live? I really don't like this lifestyle of me having to put up GoFundMe, Cash App, and PayPal in order to ask other people for donations. I always preferred to work for myself and do my own thing. And I'm just starting out with my books, and I'm thinking about getting back to writing soon. I just felt a little disappointed and discouraged, with the writing. I think I haven't written all week, but I need to get back onto my writing and stuff. At least some people like my stuff, and at least some people like my videos. So you narcissistic perps need to shut the fuck up trying to talk about that nobody. I mean, because they want it that way. They want for me to have no support or no everybody to hate me or nobody to like me, and they want you to die. And then they pretend to front like as if they care about your safety and well-being and stuff like that. Y'all go fry in hell. But anyway, so that's my video right here of me talking about, difficulty with, you know, not having a car. And then the buses, I already told y'all yesterday, or was it the day before, about, I think it was the day before, about how much more difficult they're making it, that they want to criminalize you, about the masking on the bus and stuff. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.